Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm building Stampy's house. And in this episode, we're going to build the dog house. Yay! We've got the chicken house. We've got the... we have multiple sheep appearing here. We've got the beginnings of the dog house here, in that it's... well, we've got the entrance anyway. And we've got the other door, which is just sort of hanging in space right now. If I could just get through this... okay. By the way, on this other entrance to the door, right below the sheep, got a little sign here that he has dog house, and you're going to put two torches right above if you haven't already done so. Now, the thing about this dog house, and hello, horsey. It's weird seeing horses now, just roaming around. When I first built the house in my own Stampy world, the first problem I thought I had to tackle was how long this hallway was. And I spent a long time trying to figure it out, and I kind of guessed here and there. And it turns out you don't really need to know it all, because if you build the actual room correctly, the hallway will build itself, basically. The only thing you need to know is that this hallway lines right up with this block of flowers here. Once you have that, and once you have the proper placement of that door over there, which we've already done in a previous video, then you're good to go. So let's go over here. We're just going to ignore that part of it for now. Doors open everywhere. Who's leaving all my doors open? It was probably me. I'm really the only one here in this world usually, besides my helpers. Okay, so we're just going to squeak through this door. And you can see right now I've kind of thrown some torches around just so we can see, you know, what's going on in this video. And this wall is, you know, the farm is above us. So this is that wall that's on the edge of the farm. This over here will eventually become the this where we go down for the slime room. Slime room? I don't know what you call it. It's going to dig down there, and it's going to be a big mess, but that's just sort of a hallway I threw in there, which I didn't really, it's not to any real proper dimensions or by any stretch. I just kind of tossed it in there just as a placeholder to make sure I did not accidentally build into that space. Over here is what's the backside of the cobblestone room and the dirt room. Tree farm is over here. Let me just throw a couple of torches up here just to give us a little better light. Tree farm is there. Oh, look, you can even see the soul sand. Creepy. And this takes us out to the farm out here. Anyway, and this entrance becomes critical for building the redstone that's going to let us fire down the bones and pork chops later on. So, with all these limitations, these walls here are not movable. They have to be exactly where they are. This is why the doghouse has a 3-block thick wall right here. This is three blocks deep is this little corridor here. So I'm just going to build this, build that really quickly, just to start, and we're going to go from there. Give you the actual dimensions of the room. Oops, no, that's all we need. Ready? We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Because the 1 is already that wall, and I just added 2 more onto it there. So the total room is 19 this way and 15 this way. So it should take us right up to the wall of the farm here. So basically you just need to know where this door falls into the scheme of those dimensions. And that is pretty much handily taken care of by having this wall here, because everything fits together really tightly in this spot here. Having this wall of the slime farm, I think that's what I was looking for. That's one of the reasons I extended this out a little bit. We've got, let's see, from this door over should be, let's see, one, let's just do this. 3. 1, 2, 3. This is, so what we're looking at here is the face of the actual wall of the final room. And so once you're at this door, just go 1, 2, 3, and then this, you should be building a wall right here. So this, if you can imagine, if all right, I'm just going to remove this just for, well, actually that's okay. That turned out to be okay to remove. Get rid of this. So this, if you want, I'm talking about the 15 by 19. So this is, you know, this becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19 by 15. So that's 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that takes you right up to the wall. And we just connect this all up. See, how far over do I need to go? There we go. Whoops. Get that in that right spot there. Okay, finish that off. Okay, so that's the basic dimensions of the room right there. So we've got right here on either side of the door, we've got 1, and then there's 3 from the door to what will be the wall. So we're just going to, this is going to be 4 high. Now the walls inside the room are going to be 4 high. Now we're going to have this is actually the floor here, the floor of the, like the snow is going to be like there, in other words. So we want to do, 4, 2, 3, 4 high is what we're going to see inside. And we're going to need to build the ceiling, like at this level, just to kind of quickly fill in. So the ceiling is going to be attached, like that, even though it's not going to be gray stone. We'll get that worked out later. So I'll tell you what, why don't we just, I've already kind of started the floor here. I'm going to grab a little quickie speedy potion here to make my life a little bit quicker through this process, and yours. So I'm just going to fill this area in with the white snow, like there's any other kind of snow, with snow, and we're just going to build the walls from there. That way we'll have a place to walk if we need to, and we don't have to keep falling down. And you can fill all this in if you want. I don't know how empty of a spot you have here to begin with, but now that you know the dimensions and where that door falls in relationship to those dimensions, you should be able to hollow out an area. If you're using the actual Stampy seed, I've been on someone who has downloaded that seed, and this is all this all has to be tunneled out. This has to be dug out. Now I have the advantage of not having Stampy seed, I guess you could say, in that it's really just kind of some more or less flat area that I found on a random seed that I I just kind of kept generating seeds until I found one that looked like it had a big enough area that I could build in without too much getting in the way. So this is just walls being built and leaving it hollow so that I can work in here. So we've got this room. We're just going to keep building up the walls with oak. And oops, I'm bumping my head on the farm. So I've added 5, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just so that I've got an easy place to attach the ceiling. So you can do what you want to attach the ceiling however you want, but it's starting to get a little dark because I'm covering up some of my torches. So I'm just gonna kind of throw down a few torches here. And let's see, it's before my medicine wears off. Let's keep going here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now there's going to be a hole in this wall eventually where the dispenser is going to be for the bones and the pork chops. It's going to be right in here. And there's going to be also, of course, a hole here for a little swimming pool for doggies. And so let's just finish off this wall here. We got 1, 2, 3. I don't have a helper today. Oh, geez. Xbox is giving him heck, and he's getting a new one, I believe. So, but this is a fairly small project, so no biggie. He'll be back in action in a few days. Oops, well, I don't really need that, nor do I really need to delete it, but anyway. And we got this one last wall here. Oh, we gotta fill this kind of in here. There we go. And just go back and forth here, and that'll be that. We're going to punch a hole in this wall, of course, also to make the hallway. Oops. Oh, why did I think I was done? I guess I don't really need to go up that high. So, because this is 5, so that'll go there. So there's a little room here, which I can just ignore. Throw a couple of torches up here so I can see. Throw some there. Okay, well, it's fairly well lit. All right, so this is the basic room here. Let's do the ceiling now. Let's do that. Let me grab some red and green wool. I don't know if Stampy just likes Christmas or something or what, but red and green. Yeah, we'll just put it there. I think I'm going to get a little more go-go juice here. Now, the outer, there's no real dimensions that I need to even give you for this. Basically, you're just going to alternate the colors, and you're going to start with red, I believe. Just check my little map here. Yes, so it's red and green. So we're just going to keep going around, red. You don't even need to watch me do this. You can just pause this and then do your own. But you can put this up however you want, but it's just easier to kind of do it in the concentric rings. And this will go around and around and until it's small enough that the very last thing that we'll have to put up is the color red, and it'll be just a 5-block long little row of color. And if it's not, then I know I did something wrong, and I will begin what is now becoming my apology per video. I seem to have at least one for screwing things up recently, so that's all right. It's all part of the fun. The more times you build this, the more you learn about how to build, and you learn about how Stampy builds. All right, here's the moment of truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha! Perfect. I got it. Nailed it. All right, so there it is. That is the roof. Really simple. Just keep building rings in and in and in, and that last one should be 5 blocks long of red. If it's not, and something has gone wrong with your dimensions. Just remember, you should have 3, when you're done, you should have 3 blocks here to the right of this door, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 showing on the left side. Once you have that, and then this door, this wall here should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wide. So let's put the hole in the wall here. This is going to be the 8th and 9th columns. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The doorway is 3 high. And I'm flying right now, so I can just kind of float out into the air. So to get there's no real even dimensions to give you here. Basically, you're just going to run floor out until you kind of meet up with this here. And then just build a little tunnel around it. And, oops. And then this This is the length of the tunnel that we were so worried about before. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. It actually is one more because this is the wall. This is the wall that we're going to build up over to there. So the actual tunnel is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 3 on the outside, and then the wall, and then 2 more sticking out here, just for the record. So let's just build the rest of this floor. So we need 2 wide, and then I'm going to put 1 down to support support the wall. Not that anything needs supporting here in Minecraft, because, well, quite frankly, gravity is just a fleeting mistress here. Oops, come on. Oh, I do love this speed potion. This helps kind of move things along in the videos. Nope, and it just wore off. That's okay. I can live without it at this point. Wow, that feels so much slower now. Did you ever do that? I mentioned that in the previous video. You're like, speed potion's good, but you know, it doesn't seem that much faster. But then when it wears off, you're like, oh. All right, to build the ceiling, I'm not gonna fill in all, you know, like this one and that one. I'm just gonna go right here because this is all that really matters. Okay, there we go. There's our hallway. It's 3 high, 2 wide, and right over here, we're going to build that flush. And this little door here is going to be for Squid's room, which we'll eventually build. Really, it's much more than a room, I would say. It's more like an apartment. I don't know, a flat for you English folks, you might call it that. The lighting out here is basically just like a couple of torches on each side. They're usually like on the same place in each side of the wall. If you're gonna eventually build the town with the firehouse, the fire alarm switch would be somewhere in this vicinity. I'm not sure exactly which block it goes on, but once you build it, you'll need to maneuver around all the stuff that you've already built and run redstone over to your town, whatnot. He doesn't do that in any video, but it's fairly simple to just run a trail of redstone with some repeaters to kind of boost the signal once in a while. Why can't I get out of here? I'm just going to put a piece of block here so I can, oops, so I can land on it. Come on. There we go. Okay, and there'll be a door here eventually. Oh, and there is definitely a torch right there. In fact, let me grab a door for this. I don't need red or green wool anymore. So the door for this, well, the position changed. It used to be like here. No, was it there? I don't know. But anyway, right now, the door is switched. It is now flush here, so it opens up this way. So if you're coming in, you'll see him come into the video. In the videos, you'll see him come in this door in the video. Click it open, and it'll swing to the right like that. And Squid's room, again, it's just flush that way. And used to have a sign here that said Squid's room, but that's not there anymore, so whatever. So let me plug up this hole. So now we need to build some details in here. Let's start with the swimming pool for the doggies over here. Let's dig this out. This is going to be 5 wide total. The edge of it is going to be smooth stone. It's going to, and I'm breaking 5 by 7 area here. Oops. And you can see it's kind of a mess because there's this kind of gaping hole down here. Let me see if I got that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop, I went a little too far. A little too far. So let's just actually we're gonna swap out these for stone also. Oops, no, gotta break it first. There, okay. Because the sides should be stone as well that are under the water. You never really see them, but you can sort of see it peeking out. If it's wood, it'll look a little differently. Now we've got that kind of built up here. I can move along there. And we'll just do this back and forth. Speed potion would be kind of overkill on this, so I'm just going to let it go. So then we just need to put one more block around the edge, and that's the doggy pool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 5. So there's 4 in here, and then there's 6 there. So let's just go ahead and fill it in with some water here. Let's see, I wonder how much water we really need. 2. If I just put it in the corners, does that fill it up enough? No, not quite. I'm just going to keep throwing it in there until it stops streaming. Yep, good enough. Yay, there's a doggy's happy splashy pool. All right. Okay, then we've got 2 other items in here. We've got the little ramp sort of thing here. Then the little tunnel, red and green sort of tunnel thing. Oh, I need that red wool back. And we need some signs over here. And then, of course, we'll need some dogs, but I'll let you guys, you can handle spawning some dogs and coloring their collars. So for this, let's start with a little step thingy. What you want to do is go in your hallway and stay on the left side. And on the 8th block, put down some stairs. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to the left of that, put your other one. So that's the width of it. And we just need to do another stair. So we'll have to have that to put on top of it. To put under it, I should say. So you can put, oops, stairs. Oh, stop it. On top of it. Then we're going to have a little tunnel. So we'll just do that.
Leave that
space
empty.
Put another
2 here.
And then we just fill in with stairs. So the whole structure should be 5 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got stairs on that side and this side. That's that. Oh, there's torches on this, right above the tunnel on each side. Now, as far as this thing goes, let me grab the other color wool. I've got green. What do I need? Red. Okay, here we go. Don't need the doors anymore. So, the tunnel lines up with this door, actually. And let's see. So I'm just going to go, the whole thing is 3 wide over here. So I'm just going to go, if this is the middle and there's 1 on each side, we're going to go to the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, no. I want it to be red. And I'm going to just make 4 corners like that with a little, kind of a little plus sign in the middle. So you got 1, 2, 3, then the 4th one is red. And I'm just going to double them up. And then make a little, oops. You ever do that? You like go to get a material, it's like, it's right next to it, but you forget which button you hit. So you're like going all the way around. So you just make a little tunnel there. You make this little present looking thing. So the tunnel should be going this way, out through the door. And should have like, end up with a little kind of little plus sign here of green, filling it in like that. And that's that. The torches around here, I kind of basically already did it. He puts them all the way up on this level that's, right 2 blocks down. He doesn't have a lot of them. Well, that one's kind of too high. Just lower that one. He doesn't have a ton of light in here, which is why he gets googly sometimes. Now, the dispenser for the bones and pork chops. See this, you've got this edge of the pool here. You want to go 1 block to the left and 1 up, and just want to knock out a 2x3 area here. Beep-boo. And so that starts right on the edge of that. And there's 1, 2, 3 long and 2 high, and that should be nicely centered in there. So let me grab some black wool, and we can start fooling around with the redstone on this. Okay, so that's where that goes. I'm gonna just start fresh here. Where's my redstone? Okay, so I'm gonna need some buttons. I'm gonna need a couple of signs on this side. The buttons go on the bottom, here and here. This side is bone, And that's singular. He doesn't put bones. He puts bone. On the second line there. And pork chop on this one. It's important to remember which side does what when we get to the next part. We're doing the actual redstone. Pork chop. Okay. Alright, there we go. So bone, pork chop. Speaking of which, those two things will be coming out of this hole here. Which will be much darker once we're all said and done. Now, the dispensers are going to be sitting here and here facing each other so that they can both fire into the hole. I'm going to just temporarily get rid of this block because it's sort of in my way. Actually, it's exactly in my way. Now let's get some more materials here. Get some wood. I'm going to get some redstone dust. And, well, I'm going to grab a stack of pork chops and a stack of bones. Where are the bones? Oh, here we go. All right. Okay, this redstone. Oh, I'm gonna need a dispenser. Duh. No, that's a dropper. Dispenser. I'm not quite sure what the difference is. I'm gonna experiment with some of the new things yet. So the dispenser here and here, and let's just throw. Let's see now. Pork chop goes in this one, and bone go in that one. You can fill it all the way up, obviously. And I recommend you do that so you don't have to worry about them for a long time. Oh, you know, let me get some black wool here. It'll help help us conceal it. If we do kind of like this, that way if you're looking up through that hole, it's not quite as obvious. But we're going to leave them exposed so that we can easily get to them to refill them from this side. See, when you come in this door, that's really the best reason for this door is you come in this door and then you can come through here and you know, refill or check the supplies here. So we know that the what do you call it? Buttons are here and here. So all we have to do is build a little. Let's just do one and then I'll show you the other. Build a little place for the redstone to trail to. I'm kind of banging my head in here. I fear. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to do that. I don't have any dirt. Didn't want to get that out of the way because that is just farm dirt here, which is necessary. Luckily, I didn't have any redstone down there yet. All right, so the redstone's going to come out. Now we can't go this way with it because the redstone has to point directly into the dispenser for it to work. So the redstone's got to come out one and down. Then we just need to make a little steps here for it. Like that, and one more step here. Or we could actually do it that way. There we go. That'll work. Yeah. Okay. A little tight here, but there. Put that there. Keep bringing it down. And there you go. So now that's coming straight in there. That's going to send redstone energy up here, and it's going to fire off that dispenser. So let's just duplicate what we have here. We can knock that block off. This is just the corner of the room, so we're able to get rid of that there if we want. How did I just did it differently. Interesting. Well, let's do it the same. All right, let's just do it the same. That comes out here. It's going to go over here. So then, so this is over here. This is actually too close anyway. Where did it go? Here. So we're going to come out one here. Oops. Two here. And then, there we go. That's wanted. All right, I can get rid of that one. There, now it looks the same on each side. Oh, I apologize for jumping around so much. It's just not enough room down here to do this smoothly. And there we go. All right, you ready to test it? I'm going to have to bust through the wall. Let's do that. Let's go right through the wall. I often considered putting a door back here, but Okay, so here we go. Ready? Let's get a bone. Yep, there's a bone and a pork chop. Boom. And the funny part is it looks like if you press the left one for the bone, it looks like it comes out of the right one. It's weird just because what's happening is it's shooting out and then bouncing off over here and then coming down that way. So it looks actually the opposite. But there you go. Bone pork chop. We've got our swimming pool. We've got our two little things. The only thing we're missing right now are the signs. Now, typing the signs through experience, I can tell you it's going to take me a good 5 to 7 minutes. I don't want to bore you with that. So what I'm going to do is cut away. I'll come back and I'll show you the signs so that you know who's where and what colors they are currently. So I will do that and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, and we're back, and here's the signs. Here we go. I'll put them all in here. Okay, so the first one is Barnaby. He's red. Next one is Flippy, purple. And he's got, this one is empty. I'm pretty sure that usually that means that whatever dog was there died. I don't offhand remember what dog that is. If you do, feel free to comment that, and maybe I'll put you in the local love garden for that. Sherbet. He's orange. Oh, I just wanted to note the format of this. All these are formatted the same. The name of the dog is on the second line, and it's capitalized. And the color is on the bottom line, is not capitalized on any of these. They're just in parentheses. So Benji is blue. Fluffy is yellow. You can write this down as you go and then do them later. Duncan is black because he hangs out with Mittens, I think. I don't know. It's his favorite color, I think. Benton is cyan or cayenne. I don't know. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I don't know what the difference is. Corey is green, which he should be over in the Funland. He's the hockey puck for doggy hockey. And Gregory Jr. is white, and that's the last one. So I think we've nailed it. We've got everything in here. Are we missing something? Could this be done? This is done, I think. We got a functioning doghouse. All we need are some dogs. We have no dogs. Oh well. We'll get some dogs soon in here. I'll have some in here by the next video so that I can, put their collars on and get the right colors dyed on their collars. So, thanks for watching. This is Darwin68 signing off. Bye.